What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Venny, and I'm back with another custom tactic video. I'm going to be giving you guys my 4-2-2, what I've been using over the last like a week and a bit. As I've been testing the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-2, kind of want to see what this 4-2-2 is a little bit more about because of how many other pros are using it. And so far, it's helped me achieve rank 1 and rank 3 on my road to glory. But yeah, let me go and show you the custom tactics and give you a little bit more reasoning behind everything and what we're using. As I said, it's the 4-2-2. At the moment, it seems to be the most balanced formation out there. We're seeing kind of like the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-2-2 kind of rise a little bit in the interest of more pros. So yeah, if you guys are looking to use them formations, obviously give them a try. Try these custom tactics. Before I give you them all, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I'm going to be trying to upload a lot more over on the YouTube. So defensive style, we are balanced as always. We keep this simple. I've seen actually a lot of people, like I've been playing on my road to glory trying to go up the rivals, and everyone's using press after possession loss, and it does make sense due to how overpowered it can be because how awful the turning is. And if you dribble yourself into a bad situation and press after possession loss, they're going to get the ball. But I just have it on balance, and the reason I have it on balance is just because I like things simple in my team. I don't want too much of anything. I just like to, keep it balanced all the way around across the pitch. And also with the way I've got my depth, that my team actually kind of presses itself in some sort of way, and I'll explain to you that once we get to the depth. The width is on 46, just a little bit tighter than the 50, so we're not too wide when people are trying to get the ball into the middle. We're quite compact in the middle. I said middle about 20 times there, but all good. Depth is 71. And as I said, I'll give you a bit more reasoning behind this. It's quite high, 71. What happens when you have the 71 depth is that your team does an auto offside trap in various positions. I would say it's more so when the ball's in the opponent's half, when they retrieve the ball. So your team's kind of on the halfway line. This is why I'm saying it's kind of like an auto press, because your team's so high up, you can easily press people. So yeah, that's why it's on 71. So we get that offside. The only thing you have to be really cautious about is that your team's on the halfway line. With how overpowered the over-the-top balls are, one over-the-top ball, if you haven't tracked it very well with your defenders, it could be a possible goal for them. So just make sure if you are going to use a high depth, like 71, make sure you are very good at the player switching and tracking the player runs. If you're not too confident on that, just drop it down to 60 depth. It's still, your team is not too deep, but when you lose the ball, but it kind of drops off slightly when they get into that through ball territory. Build-up play on balance, as I kind of said about the defensive style and the build-up play, very similar things. Just keep things simple. Don't want to change up too many different things with it. I think it's always quite basic when it comes up to the offensive styles and build-up play and direct passing. I think that's the two combos we've seen over the last 2 years in FIFA. So it's nice to keep using that. As I said, keeping it simple and being consistent with stuff is the key to knowing a custom tactic. If you keep changing your custom tactic, your formation, I promise you're never going to find the formation the custom tactic you're going to like. And I'm kind of noticing that myself as somebody who changes my custom tactics all the time. Width is on 56, as I don't want my team too compact in the attack. I kind of want my players to have them one-on-one positionings. As you kind of see in this graphic on the right mid and left mid are kind of just slightly in the inside of the opponent's wingers. That means you're kind of going to have that one-on-one situation when it comes to the wing backs and the wingers, so that's always nice. Players in the box down to 4. I changed it down to 4, and I like playing on 4. I've tried 6, I've tried 8, I've tried 5, put it down to 4. Just kept it simple, and it seems to be working. Corners on 2, free kicks on 2, but I might change the corners because of the overpowered corners we have been seeing coming along on TikTok and stuff. I think having 3 players in the corners helps it being even better, so I might try that out this weekend. Instructions, let's start with the keeper. Basically nothing on him, keep him standard. Right back and left back, stay back while attacking and overlap. Always play our full backs and stay back while attacking, especially when we already have wide players in the attack with so for example, if we've got a Ram and Lamb or left mid, right mid, we don't need to have our wing backs coming forward. And if we do want them to come forward, we trigger them ourselves. We make them run ourselves. So keep it simple. Stay back while attacking. As I said, the counter attacks on this game is unbelievable. So if you have them always at the back with lengthy, they can. If you don't somehow catch them with the centre backs, the wing backs usually catch them as well. But yeah, and then overlap for the run time, just so when they do go forward, it's on the outside rather than the inside, and then you can get that overload on the wingers. On the CDMs, we have stay back while attacking and cover centre on both of them. I was trying deep line playmaker. The only problem thing with that is it's kind of a little bit inconsistent in the positioning my players were taking up. It's really good for the build-up play to have it like that, because you always will have an option, but when you're in like the final third and you need them CDMs slightly higher, they kind of just drift off to the left, or they just hide behind the opponent's like attackers, and you kind of don't want that. So, and obviously it was inconsistent. I didn't know which one I was going to get, if I was going to get him on the left, or they was going to hide, or they was going to actually be an option. So I just put it on basic just to give me a consistency on where they're actually going to stand. So we have stay back while attacking and cover centre on both of them. On the right, attacking mid and left attacking mid, we got come back on defense, and that's the only thing. I was debating to try and get in the box for crosses, but I just don't. I don't know. I feel like my Ram and Lam are giving me options in the box anyway without getting in the box for crosses, and I kind of prefer the positions they're taking that without that. And if I do want to get that back post cross, I can just always trigger them when I see him on my camera to go for that back post cross. And then the strikers come back on defense on both of them, just giving us that defensive support. And obviously, if we want them to do the runs, we can just trigger them ourselves with R1 and R1. But yeah, these are the 4-2-2 tactics. There might be a few changes to these, but these have been what I've been running for the last week and a bit. I'm going to be running it on this weekend league. I think I'm currently 7-0 on this account. So hopefully we can hit another 20-0 on here. But yeah, that is it for the 4-2-2. Let me know what you think of them. If there's anything you changed actually in the instructions or tactics what's helped you maybe get more wins. And I always should put a disclaimer at the start of the video, is that just because they work for me does not mean it's going to work for you guys. As simple as that. As you see, my team is really good. Your players might not be as good, and they might not go into the positions you want with these tactics. So keep that in mind. As I said, it has been working on my road to glory as well, but yeah, just a little bit of a disclaimer out there. But as always, don't forget to either like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.